my name is. So, wrong button. Good start. I did that on purpose, obviously. So, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. How is everyone doing this evening? Good evening, Zerkster. Good evening, Merlin. How are you, pal? Why is... Oh, hang on now. What? Right. Right. So... don't panic, Dr. Osiris. You've been timed out by the bot. This is a new bot. I'm using new streaming software. Don't use caps in the side chat, because it seems it doesn't like that. Oh, right. Excellent start. Yeah, Rob McGowan. Right, okay. We may be having some... Good evening, Lord Callum. How the devil are you? We may be having some unintentional... No. If you use caps, the bot's gonna... Telling people not to use caps was probably the worst thing I could do, isn't it? If you use caps, it's gonna... Why is it not doing it now? Yeah, see, I'm using Stream Elements. And, right, M6 Matty, how are you, pal? Yeah, see, none of the above. It's just got timed out for 300 seconds. Ah, right, they don't hit mods. Okay, well, anybody who isn't a mod, then I would recommend you don't use caps in the side chat unless I can fix that now. Because what I've done, I've switched from Streamlabs OBS back to, well, it's obs.live. It's, right, that's not good. Where's the bot? Come here, bot. Bot. Caps. Where's caps? Spam filters. Caps protection. Saved. Right, so if I refresh. Gadoosh. Right, I've turned caps protection off now, so you should all be safe. Anyway, talk about a stressful start. What's happening, everyone? Good evening, Chris Shapley. DVM CVA, how are you? Good evening, where's Wally? Why are you saying cats with a question mark? He's, he was live on Agree to Disagree this afternoon. Yeah, Mark 10, I think you would have been alright because you're a channel member. I thought it would be a good idea to put caps protection on, but clearly I was wrong. Oh dear me. How many people? 193 people watching. Good evening, Mr. Andrat. How the devil are you? Ah, Mr. Andrat is going to be a lurker tonight. Well, we've not done the lurk register yet. Good evening, Melissa Davis. How are you? Neil Sullivan, how are you, pal? Mediocrity's Maze loves my non-accent. Well, I'm just a very lucky chap. The ability to speak without an accent comes in very handy from time to time. No, not cats protection, where's Wally? Caps, as in capital letters. Don't be silly. Andy Monk, did I get your question about vaping? Where did you send me a question, mate?
Welcome to the Blinder Gang, Mush.
Second best Bob has become a channel member. Well, at least I know my notifications are working now. Ty Dizzle. But I've turned off the, when people subscribe, because it was even starting to annoy me, so it must have been really annoying you. Can you all hear me okay, by the way? Because I've had to reset my mic and everything up, and I got my big muff on the end of it tonight. Oops. Fell off. Utah MC Rider. Just lurking. CGI? I don't know what you're talking about.
CGI.
There seem to be a lot of new names here tonight. Good evening, Kiri Mac. How are you? Doctor Who? That's a question I ask all the time. You can hear me okay? Bacon Earth, would you like me to do some ASMR? It can be arranged. Sound is clipping. Is it? It shouldn't be. It's not. Oh yeah, it is clipping my end actually. Let me do that. It shouldn't be clipping. I've got my right. Is that better? Or have I turned it down too much? Good evening, Neil the 604 Atheist. How the devil are you? I still maintain my position. I'm not an atheist, I just don't believe in God. Cybin Live, good evening. What? Hello? I can already tell this is gonna be, challenging. Anyway. I had so much to say and it's all gone out the window. It's all gone out the window. Right, so who saw Friday's video? Because in Friday's video, I did a call to action. Camera's there, isn't it? Not over there. That's a screen. No good looking there. Yeah, sorry, Dr. Osiris, I've cured that problem now. It's my fault. Only partially the bot's fault. I activated caps protection. So, to anybody who got timed out for 300... What does it do? 300 seconds? Please accept my apologies. Audrey Revenue, how are you? I got a bone to pick with you. Well, it's not really a bone to pick with you. But for some bizarre reason... This new version of OBS that I'm using has got a very swanky activity feed built into it, which is on in the streaming software, so I am going to have loads of different windows open. And it says that 2 hours ago, Audrey Rebedew subscribed to my channel. How can this be? Most peculiar. I don't know whether it's a Glitchenstein or what's going on, but there we are. It is what it is, isn't it? So we have a $10 US super chat test from Chris Shapley, DVM CVA, everyone's favorite American veterinarian, obviously. Mine most definitely. €3 from super sticker from Sven. $1 US from Oren Doomhammer. And 5 squid from Simon Spencer. What kind of PC setup do you use? Are you an AMD Mal? That's quite far away from my eyes. Are you an AMD man? An Intel for CPU? AMD for me. Keep up the good work. I can't remember. Nvidia is my graphics card. Does that make sense? I've got an Nvidia graphics card and I don't know. Tech blog, good evening. Why the switch to OBS Live? Because I was starting to have loads of issues with Streamlabs OBS. Not doing the things I wanted it to do. The bot used to sort of take a day off whenever it felt like it, and the bot, now that I've cured the problem of the bot kicking people for 300 seconds for using caps, seems a lot better because I can see that it's working. And what were we talking about? Gone. While I try and remember that, the lovely Bacon Earth has just reminded me of something. Anybody, if you're a Patreon, give me a thumbs up in the side chat right now. I need to know how many Patreons I've got in his house. Everyone's asking what 5 squid is. Just go and watch Ali G in the house. 5 squid is 5 quid. 5 quid is £5. Just, you know, a pound is a quid. It's just, you know, like Americans call a dollar a buck. It's a quid is a pound. And now that we've got that out of the way, I still can't remember what I was talking about. Somebody remind me, where's my PA? She seems to have ignored me. 10 squid, but half as much. Indeed, Lord Carlam. 5 squid is half of 10 squid. Oh yeah, we were talking about Brett. I will get back to Friday's video. What? Yeah, okay, a call to action. So Peaky Blinders is a play on Peaky Blinders, a TV series. Correct, Audrey. Did you hear me addressing you a few minutes ago, Audrey? Most peculiarly, it says in my swanky new streaming software that you only subscribed 2 hours ago. Well, that can't be the case. Did you unsubscribe and resubscribe or something, or is it just a glitch? So yes, I was asking how many Patreons we've got here. So we've got a few. So I don't know how many of you have noticed and how many of the Patreon users that are here now are Discord users as well. But what I've done is when I say I mean Bacon Earth. What we've done is created a Patreon and channel members only private VIP Discord server, and it also includes Patreons and channel members of the Agree to Disagree channel. So if you've noticed that you've been moved to a new server, you'll still be a member of the regular Creaky Blinder server, but if you've noticed that you're suddenly in a new server, that's why. Because I'm very mindful of the fact that I'm not as active in my Patreon server as I'd like to be, but it's about time. So it just seemed perfectly logical to create another Discord server. I just want to try and make a bit more of an effort and just shut up. I don't like Discord, but you know, it is a very good way of notifying people. By the way, did anybody get an email notification off me tonight? Because again, I don't know if anybody's aware, if anybody cares, or whatever you want to call it, but I now have a very swanky website, which I've just dropped a link to in the side chat. So if you so choose, you can head over to that website and you can click the...
Welcome to the Blinder Gang, Mush.
Thank you, Lee. You can click the join the email list tab and stick your email address in, and you'll get an email off me every time I've got a live stream starting or a video going up, because there's still some... I'm not going to bang on about it tonight. It's been spoken about enough, but there's something definitely going on with the YouTube notification system still. I don't know what it is, but it's still not completely right. So yeah, so any of the Patreons that have noticed this suddenly in a new server, that's why. I feel like I'm all over the place tonight. Good evening, the Conspiracist. How are you? Gary IOW, how are you, pal? And Irish Stew. Gary Newbury, thank you very much. I'm guessing you must be new. That's a new name, one I've not seen before. Blah, blah, blah. Gay PG, 50 knockers. Good evening all, and good evening to you, Gay. Thank you very much. The plot hole, $5 US for the coffers, and some... What? Jinko Balboa. Hope all is well. I don't even know what that means. I'm so old and uncool. And Lee became a channel member. Don't forget, if you do want to become a channel member, you've just got to click the join button, which is just somewhere down there next to the subscribe button, which if you've not pressed, you probably should. If you've not pressed it, why are you even here? Who watches live streams from channels they're not subscribed to? Don't forget, we'll be calling the lurk register tonight, so if you're lurking, Tracy Langley, you will be publicly named and shamed later on in the live stream. Good evening, Nasty Buzzard. How are you? Ah, Sicily in the house. Good evening, sir. Or ma'am. How you doing, Dan Hetfield? Benji The happy little fox, aka Benji, you're not lurking. Well, if you're typing in the side chat, you're clearly not lurking, are you? That's just silly. Yeah. Anyway, before I forget again, whoops. The call to action in Friday's video. So the video was about Hans, obviously. Not Hans, but Hans Wormhat. Or Hans Asshat, as I prefer to call him. And it was based around him. So Tim Hearn, good evening, from Swansea. Newport, gutted. That's almost as bad as the, where's S2000 GT gone? He's from Big End. Oh, there he is. You got no right to say, oh dear, S2000 GT. Being from where you were from. Ah, Tracy Langley is no longer lurking. I'm out of sync. Who? What? Doesn't look like on my screen. What can you do though? Who cares? Stop distracting me. Friday's video was about Hans, Wormhat, and anti-mask.
Welcome to the Blinder Gang, Mush.
Welcome, Richie. So I used the clip, and it's one of the more well-viewed clips of this middle-aged woman who
Welcome to the Blinder Gang, Mush.
Richie became a channel member twice? How the... Oh, he upgraded his channel membership. Thank you, Rich. You're a legend. Distracted. Aaron, yeah, he does have a bizarre obsession with trans people, and I really can't fathom an explanation for why. But anyway, but in that video, I'm going to say this really quickly now before you lot distract me again or I forget. So careful now, Merlin. You don't want to be I wouldn't. I'm married as well. I just don't. So in Friday's video, stop. La, 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 la. In Friday's video, I used the clip of a Karen. Sorry if there's any Karens here. And I'm gonna do. I've already got the video kind of planned out. I'm gonna do another. Yeah, I know, Mrs. Blinder, I will be very careful what I say about middle-aged women, but your name's not Karen, so you don't count. So I used the clip of this Karen anti-masker, and it was the clip from her husband was going to the DMV, and he wore his mask, and he basically said, look, she may be my girlfriend, she's with me, but I've got a mask on, so give her a shit, not me. So I've got another anti-masker video planned for this coming week, and what I want to do, because I've seen a lot of people doing it, I want to do an entire video of that kind of content. So what I ask people to do is, if you follow me on Twitter, great. If you type anti-mask into Twitter, you get absolute buttloads of video results come back. And if you don't want to do it, it's fine. I'll find them myself. I just thought it would be fun to get you involved, because whether it's right or wrong, it does matter to me whether or not obviously I've got the ultimate choice over over the content of my videos, but I think it's always nice if I ask you to kind of participate and give me an idea of you know, of what's in the video. But anyway, so if you do want to join in and maybe get a shout out in the video, then you can just email me, Creaky at the Creaky Blinder. No, there's no the in it. Creaky at creakyblinder.com. And I can pick the clips up from there. But you know, just email me the Twitter link, or you can DM me on Twitter if you follow me. And if you don't, just, you know, just click the follow button. This it's not hard to do. But yeah, so that's what I'm doing next week, and I'm researching. Why do I keep looking at the monitor? You're all in there. And I am it's because my website's opened and like some handsome guy in a yellow background on the homepage. So I'm also working on what do I want to tell you? Yeah, I may as well. Nobody's listening, are they? Only 244 people here. I'm doing a video about the Dunning-Kruger effect, but I want to try and make this a slightly different. My Patreon list is cutting off halfway through. Well, that's good news. Is it really? Okay. But what we need to do, because I'm all about the high-tech stuff. Right, so oh no, that's way too small. Way too small. Right, that should. I must have had it. What? Hello? Help? No. I must have had it. This is very stressful tonight. What's going on? I knew there was something important I wanted to say. Thank you very, very much to whoever. I don't know if you've seen it in the come up on the bot yet, but I've got an Amazon wish list, and somebody very kindly bought me this LED light, and I've moved my. Maybe I'll show you one. Is anybody interested in having a look at my studio? Not now, obviously, because that just sounds like a recipe for disaster, but at some point. I've moved my softbox a lot further away from me. I've got an LED light in here straight in front of me now, which doesn't put off any heat. So yeah, I've made a lot of changes in this room, but you sadly will never get to see them unless maybe I'll make a little video. Do you know, this is what I love about you, Audrey? No, not really. Your brutal honesty. Okay, well, if I do decide to make a video showing people my studio, then that might be one for you to not watch. It's really good, Lord Callum. Really, really good. I'm very impressed. It took a little bit of fiddling around with to get the light intensity just right. And, you know, I've got to position it. See, if I put my head up like that, you can see it. There we are. There's my new light that somebody bought me in my glasses. They only bought me one, but because I got two eyes and there's glass over both. But yeah, it's really good, Carl. Really good. I just saw something now. Tracy Langley wants to see where the magic happens. Okay, maybe I will then. Maybe I will. Yeah, I've got so many mods. Way more than I need. But the problem is, it's like anything else. If I remove people's modness, is that a word?
Welcome to the Blinder Gang, Mush.
Welcome, Paul Cop. Are you an actual cop or you just use the name? Yeah, so Melissa Davis, the Amazon wish list should come up in the side chat if the bot is doing its job, but it is
Welcome
in
to the Blinder Gang, Mush.
Oh, Kiri Mac has become a channel member again. You were a channel member before, Kiri, weren't you? I'm sure you were. And now you are again, so thank you very much. I do appreciate that. I do appreciate that. Yeah, there's a link to the Amazon wish list in underneath all my video. Do you know, I'm doubting myself now. Let me just have a quick squint. You're off work in 30 minutes. Will I still be streaming then? Yeah, I'll be on for another hour, Annabelle. So yes, I will. Let me just do that. Melissa Davis, it was you that was asking me, wasn't it? Here it is. There's not much on it at the minute, because to be honest, I'm very, very, very fortunate that I've got so many amazing people supporting me. This microphone stand, that light. I've had so many people do so many kind things for me, that my Amazon wish list is there's not much on it right at this minute. The Crazy 5 family are following me on Twitter. That should have come up on the bot. Why didn't it? I don't know. And I've had a PayPal donation of Sven. Thank you very much, Sven. I appreciate it, pal. That's very, very kind of you. Very kind of you indeed. Creaky's posting hat pics on OnlyFans. No, I've explained this before. Hats are still my thing. I can't wear them, and it's a little bit cooler in, you know, maybe in the winter months when, you know, when the whole house is cooler, I'll start wearing hats, not vats. Oh dear, what's wrong with me tonight? CGI. Somebody just asked me something. German free gun review. Can I ask what you're planning to do with the Sigma 16mm f1.4? I just want a lower f-stop, so that I can change the shot, because I've only ever used the kit lens, and I'm constantly looking at ways to improve, you know, how things look in my videos. You know, it's, yeah, it'll just Melissa Davis wants to know what time it is in Wales. It's 8 PM, Melissa. Yeah, it's just so I can improve the way my videos look, because I'm not going to read that out, Kenny, but that's very funny. It'd be a pretty small hat, though. It'd be a pretty small hat. You bunch of strange people. Not everybody, obviously. Not everybody. You can get a 3D lens for my camera. It's older, though. Good evening, folks. How are you? What year is it in Wales? You're guessing 1972. Well, if it was 1972, I would be a newborn baby, wouldn't I? Because that was the year I was born. So no, it's not 1972. 2020. Not that it makes any difference at all, because this year is absolutely awful so far. Anyway, Barry Derek, pound super chat, no message. Thank you, Barry. Call of the Void. Void? What's a Void? Call of the Void. 199. When is Creaky's OnlyFans happening? Well, yeah, £5, 5 squids off Neil Sullivan. Get a drink. Thank you very much. I got one. I appreciate it. Thank you, Neil. £10 off Andy Morby. Creaky, totally off topic. Is it worth coming to Wales on a motorcycle touring holiday? I know you ride a bike, love your show, keep up the good work. Keep up the god work. Andy, there are so many really, really nice places to ride in Wales. I would highly, highly recommend it. Depends where you're coming from, obviously. But yeah, there's so many, you know, Brecon, the Black Mountains, the Gower. Just Google them. These are all really, really nice places to ride. Yeah, it's awesome. Abyssal Thought, €5. Sorry for not being around for the lives lately, but I still follow you whenever I can. No apology is necessary. We've all got lives, and we all have to live them as best we can. I appreciate every single view I get, every piece of financial support, every piece of support in general. So never apologize for not being able to watch me. Just make much more of an effort in future. So Andy Morby, are you from outside the UK or? I do drink Pepsi Max, Audrey. You are absolutely right. It's my vice. Yeah, Wales is it's like anything else. So if you live here, you don't appreciate what you have. Like, for example, you know, somebody, I don't know, say somebody who lives in the Bahamas, major thing. Yes. It's just the Bahamas. I'm here every day. This is where I live. I don't pay much attention to it. But then if somebody like you or I go there, it's an absolutely beautiful place. It's that kind of thing. Kiri Clown, can you flawlessly pronounce Llanfair, Pwll Gwyngellt, Go Gerell, Windroboth, Llantysilio, Go Goch? No, I can't. I can't say it at all. Can every Welshman or woman do that? No. No, they can't. It's a very difficult word to say. It's almost as difficult as pneumono-ultramicroscopic silicone volcanoconiosis. But I do like to try. Audrey, yeah, at the minute I'm not on the keto diet. I'm just trying to moderate what I eat so I don't turn into a big fat slug again. Doctor Who, you can travel to 1972. I tell you what, if I had a time machine, there's so many things that that I wish I'd known before I did them, if that makes sense. There's a lot of things I would never change, but there's a hell of a lot of things I would as well. But I think everyone is the same way. I think everyone is the same way. You know, what they say, hindsight is a wonderful thing. Good evening, Richie Orth. How is Holland this evening? Basic trigonometry? Yeah, you can't type, I can't speak. Basic trigonometry. Can't speak tonight. Yeah, second best Bob, if I had an accent. Can you imagine how much better my videos would be if I had, like, a weird accent or something? If I just didn't blend in like everyone else on YouTube. It would be absolutely amazing. Neil Sullivan, I haven't really got that much of an opinion on politics, and it always makes me slightly uncomfortable when people ask me about it, because I haven't got an opinion on politics. I know I probably should have, but I've not. The Crazy Five family. Are you new? I think you might be. My accentless accent is absolutely amazing, Pedro. I agree with you 100%. 100%. Audrey wouldn't change anything because it would change who I am today. Yeah, do you know, I never actually thought of it like that, Audrey. Do you know what it is, though? We've all done... What I mean... Yeah, let me backtrack. I wouldn't change anything about me, but it's kind of... You know, we've all made errors of judgment. We've all done things, and have you ever done something and literally, good evening Danny Jones, Hawks Police, how are you, pal? And the second you do it, you're like, oh crap, it's too late now, I've done it, there's nothing I can do about it. That's the sort of thing I meant, Audrey. You know, the silly little things that we've all done. Everyone has. And the only people who haven't are the people who lie and say they haven't. Audrey, I couldn't have said it better myself. I am the byproduct of my experiences. Absolutely right. Like, for example, I became a father at 19 and got married. And there were a lot of people who, oh, very young, probably won't last. But, Mrs. Blinder and I have been married for 28 years this year. So, we've lasted. Even though there were some people who thought we wouldn't. And it's... People getting married and staying married these days. Gornal. Of course I can pronounce it. I think. Possibly, maybe. Shut up, Merlin, and... Yeah. Yeah, you know... And the number of people we've... You know, that have... Like, my eldest son's 28. And then my middle son is 24. My youngest son is 16. So... We've had instances in the past which, and it really grips my shit, right? Because don't tar me with the same brush that you tar yourself with. We're all different, right? And this isn't to say that person A is better than person B, whatever it may be. But people have often asked, for example, when my youngest son was born 16 years ago. Yes, Lord Callum, you are the middle one. I know that. I was there when you were born and everything. So people have asked. So sort of when my youngest was born, and you know, it's this kind of is it same father for all of them? Yes, it's the same father, you cheeky knobhead. Because not every I know you were there as well, Lord Callum. Not everyone runs off. There's a quote from a film that I really like, and the quote is, "Any fool with a dick can make a baby, but only a real man can raise his children." And I agree with that 100%. And if that upsets anyone, tough luck. You know, it's just... But it's a sign of... Not a sign of the times, because I don't want to sound like an old gaffer, but it's sort of... That's... It is a sign of the times, isn't it? It is a sign of the times. You know... People... Oh, don't get me... I'm getting myself started. It was none of you, was it? It was me. It just really annoys me. Just really annoys me. But there we go. Sven, €5. Would you do an idiots video live soon? We want to see you reacting live by hearing their stupidity. Sven, now the funny thing is, right, and I know there's some people that don't believe me, But basically every one of my videos, I'm not saying every one of my videos is live because clearly they're not. Only my live streams are live, aren't they? But every one of my videos, I think I've got like 200 videos on my channel, and there is literally only about 10 of those videos that I have watched through prior to starting recording, because I wanted my videos to be as reactionary as I possibly can make them. So the best way for that to work is for me to not watch the videos beforehand, which is what I do. There we are. Dan Hatfield knows the film. Yeah, it's from Boys in the Hood. But it rings true, and it's right. Anyone can make a baby, but not everybody can be a dad. Am I a what? A determinist? The hell's a determinist? Yeah, you may be onto something there, Audrey. The live streams are generally a little bit left field, even though that's the right, but it's you were left, I think. I get people commenting and saying, and it's fine, everyone's entitled to their opinion. You know what they say about opinions? They're like bumholes. Everyone's got one. My live streams aren't for everyone. But fortunately tonight they're for 247 people. Because what I like to do in my live streams, and I think I had a conversation with Lord Callum about this week. Remind me if I did or didn't, boy. And I was saying that I like this, right, I like my live streams being the way they are right now, where literally when I clicked go live, I had, apart from mentioning the call to action in Friday's video about following me on Twitter and sending me some crazy Karen anti-masker video clips, I had nothing planned to talk about tonight. And yet somehow, and no, it's not because I've got a big gob and too much to say, somehow I managed to be able to talk for, I start at 7:30, finish by 9. And it's just like to chat with you, if that makes sense. Because you know, there's a lot of channels I watch, and you can't even get them to reply to a comment you leave. There's no interaction, and I know it's difficult, right? Because I know Flat Turd Society, what have you missed? It's one of my live streams, pal. You haven't missed anything. I've just been waffling for 45 minutes. And nothing's going to change in the next 45 minutes, probably. But yeah, my live streams. So what the conversation I was having with Lord Callum is kind of, let's say, like, it's no secret, my goal for 2020 is I want to hit 50,000 subscribers. So you comment on some of the bigger channels, and I'm talking channels that are sort of like, I don't know, 250,000 subscribers upwards, million subscribers, whatever it may be. And, you know, they don't reply. But I do kind of understand it, because it's hard to keep up with it without literally spending your life buried in your phone. And, you know, I spend enough time online as it is, obviously, making content, because that's what I enjoy doing. And it's, you know, it's becoming and getting very close. It's a big part of how I pay my bills and feed my family now, and I'm hoping that it's going to continue to go that way. So what I'm trying to say is that's why I like to do my live streams like this, and this is the way I want them to try and always be, just like hanging out and talking about nothing and everything, if that makes any sense. If Eric Dubay has anything to say, you'll be rich in no time. I've never made a video about Eric Dubay. Never made a video about Eric Dubay. I don't know why. Tigerbread78, how very dare you? Ooh. The Stradman's got a new video out. Awesome, I'll have to watch that. I don't get distracted. I do get distracted. Yeah, no, Danny Jones, yeah, 36k subs is very very respectable, and I never thought in a million years that I would see this number of subscribers on YouTube, but it's like anything else. You know, it's the trouble is with me is I'm never, how can I say this now? I'm never happy. So I want to get, I want to get to 50,000 subscribers this year. That's my goal, and I'm doing everything I possibly can to get there. But then when I get to 50,000, I won't be like, yay, 50,000, woohoo, chuffed now. But then I'll want 100,000. Then if I'm fortunate enough to get to 100,000, I'll want 250,000. Do you see where I'm going? I'm like the donkey dangling a carrot at the end of the stick. I never quite seem to get to the carrot. I'm always chasing it. But it is what it is. It is what it is, you know, it's yeah. Jerk in the ween. I've not heard that for a long time. I said the same thing when I was approaching 30k. Did I, Carl? Yeah, it's kind of, I think you can't, it's hard. When have you kind of won? If that makes any sense. Thank you to Audrey and Kiri Mark who are answering the questions that I do get asked in every single live stream. And I don't mind because obviously there's new people. You know, people that have never been here before. Kenny Nackers, more you have, the more you want. Absolutely right, mate. Absolutely right. But I don't see that as, excuse me, I don't see that as an issue. I see that as pushing yourself. Oh, the mighty one, Eric Dubay tried to debunk Simon Dan. That didn't work out well for him. Yeah, I might have a look at that. Because every time I put Simon Dan's name in the title, the video does really well. Go figure. So maybe I will. Maybe I will. Bree's dad has just subscribed. Marvelous. I had to turn off the... Thomas the Dark Knight Marshall. I only have 48 subs. Need more help. What help do you need? Tell me what help you need and I will help you if I can. It won't be the kind of help you think, but I can tell you what you need to do. There's a channel on YouTube called Brian G. Johnson. Start watching Brian's videos. Join his Facebook group. You will yeah, that's what you need to do, because that's what I did. I get people asking me all the time what, you know, how you can live stream before 1,000 subs, Thomas the Dark Knight. You can do it from your phone. You haven't got to have 1,000 subs to subscribe. That's a myth. magically unhallowed night. I didn't see you sneak in the back door. Again? Yeah, Daryl Leaves. I don't watch Daryl Leaves as much, because his videos are really long. I like Brian G. Johnson's videos because they're short. Flatten Destruction, you can live stream. There's ways around it. If you want to know about live streaming on a mobile device, there's another channel from a guy called D Nimin. DEENIMIN. And he specializes in Thomas the Dark Knight Marshall. You tried, tell me how. Right, so what is it you want me to tell you? How to get more subscribers? Is that what you want me to tell you? How many videos have you published, Thomas the Dark Knight? Let me know how many videos you've published so far. Flatten Destruction. Will you review my scrappy video takedown of Dubai? Over 100. Well, based on the laws of averages, you need to do about another 900 before you hit 10,000 subscribers, roughly. And how long have you been on YouTube, Thomas the Dark Knight? How long have you been publishing videos? I'm vaping wine gums in the Nord 2. Exactly, Audrey. Exactly. About 5 years. Well, you just... Obviously, I can't... Let me see if I can... I don't know why I'm doing this, but I feel like Mr. Helpy Helpington tonight. Thomas the Dark Knight Marshall. 49 subscribers, 125 videos. So you're a musician, Thomas the Dark Knight, yeah? Yeah, if you want to do Neil Sullivan. No, exactly. That Melissa Davis, you couldn't have said about. That's what I was gonna say. People ask me. People. Yeah, ask Creaky coming soon. Thing is, I can only tell you what I've done. I'm not a YouTube guru. I'm not any type of guru. I can't even spell guru. But Thomas the Dark Knight, you're a musician, yeah? My contact, is it really Computer Horizon? What, in the video description? No, Melissa, listen, Melissa Davis, I know exactly what you're saying, right? And I've had people say this to me before, and I know I repeat myself in my live streams, but it's like this, right? So the only person that the worst thing anybody can do is try and copy somebody else's content, right? Only PewDiePie can make a PewDiePie video. Only Fight the Flat Earth can make a Fight the Flat Earth video. Only Radical can make a Radical video. And only the Creaky Blinder can make a Creaky Blinder video. There's no secret sauce. There's no secret recipe. So, So Thomas the Dark Knight. So you've got 125 videos. You joined in 2014, but you've only got 3,000 views as well. It's such a hard question. It's an impossible question to answer. Let me just jump onto one of your thing. I'm just looking at one of your videos now. So, a couple of things I can see straight away. You've got no description in your video at all. You've got absolutely no keywords. You're not using thumbnails, but that's not your fault. I don't think you can until you've got... is it 100 subscribers? I'm not sure. And the thing is as well is if you're... It's really difficult. See, if you're doing cover versions, you know, I can see you're a bass player. But if you were doing cover versions of other people's music, then it's going to be very, very, very difficult. Yeah, I don't know. Like, you know, there's no proven. The thing you've got to think, right, is I still find it bizarre that I've got 36, what am I on now, 36,500 subscribers. I don't get it. I do not get it. But I have. And yeah, there we are, Lord Callum, that's absolutely right. There's only so far somebody else's input can take you. The thing is, you can watch all the videos in the world telling you how to be a YouTuber and how to grow your channel and all that malarkey. But the thing is, it's either going to happen or it's not going to happen, and it depends how much work you put into it yourself. You know, I don't know. I don't know. Good evening, anti-social atheist. How are you? Mark Hunter. Good evening, pal. You too can be another PewDiePie. 106 million subscribers, is it? Absolutely mind-blowing figures. Absolutely mind-blowing. 106 million. Harry Stafford, when you pass FTFE sub count, make sure he hears about it. I did pass him, didn't I? He was on like 25,000 and I was on 33,000, and now he's overtaken me. That's how it goes in peaks and troughs. Like at the minute, my subscriber count is really, really poor. Really slow. Tigerbread78, I absolutely agree with you 100%. Pick a pup, currently I have. But that doesn't mean anything. And, you know, it can change based on one video. Yeah, he's on just under 32,000 and I'm on 36.5. But it is what it is. Good evening, Steve Holloway. How are you? How are you? Right, we've had some more super chats come in. Wes, I would love to hear you. I would love to hear a video of you reading The Raven by Edgar Allan Poe, since you don't have an accent. Well, maybe I will, maybe I won't. Sven, €10, asks, will you say why you started your channel and why... Right, hang on, let me reread. I'm guessing Sven's first language isn't English. Will you tell me why you started your channel, this channel, and why in the way you do it? Yeah. I've said this before. I've always been interested in kind of creative things. Obviously, being a graphic designer, and you know, I used to draw a lot when I was a kid, and I play the keyboards, I play the guitar a little bit. I've always been interested in that sort of thing. So I thought I'm gonna try uploading some videos to YouTube. And it's not the first time I've done it. I've done it before. And these videos will never see the light of day, but myself, Mrs. Blinder, and the kids, we vlogged for... How long was it for, Lord Callum? Was it about a year? We had a vlog channel, and we vlogged for about a year, and I really enjoyed it, but it just... No, I've just got an itchy nose, Mrs. Blinder. I could do with another can, though, if you're not too busy. So I've done it before, and I thought I'm gonna give it a go again. I may as well. And I was sort of fiddling around with different ideas of what I could do. You know, could I try this? Could I try that? And I mentioned Brian G. Johnson earlier on. So I started watching. I did what everyone else does. How can I grow my YouTube channel? How to get more subscribers on YouTube? The things that we all type in. Or anybody who's aspiring to be a YouTuber. And I joined Brian G. Johnson's Facebook group. And I've told this story loads of times, so I'll tell it quickly. And somebody in there was talking about this guy, and that guy was Simon Dan. So I thought, I'll have a look at his video. Science is interesting, I'll have a look. And it was a flat earth video. Conspiracy Cats was in it with him. That just happened to be the first video I saw. And I just watched it, and I didn't really think much more of it. And then, not long after then, I thought, I could... Thank you. I thought... Flat Earth, that can't be a thing. Surely there aren't people that stupid. Well, anyway, clearly we know there are. So I thought, I'll make a Flat Earth video. And I just went on YouTube, typed in Flat Earth, and I came across a Nathan Thompson video, made the video, uploaded it. It was like 8 minutes. It's still on my channel. It's if you go into the video tab and sort by oldest to newest, it's the first video I did. And I uploaded it. I had like 23 subscribers or something like that. And I just left it. I had a look the next day then, and it had loads of views and like over 1,000 dislikes and about 8 likes. I was like, oh, what the crap is going on here? So I started reading through the comments, and Nathan Thompson had shared it in the world's biggest Flat Earth Facebook group. And I thought, maybe I can do it then, because I didn't really talk about anything science-y. I just did what I usually do and just pointed and laughed. Ah, right, so I need to adjust that, don't I? I just pointed and laughed, and it just kind of spiraled from there. So I followed Simon Dan and Conspiracy Cats on Twitter, and I think it was Conspiracy Cats saw one of my videos and got in touch with me saying that he really liked the way my videos looked, and we started talking, and it was through him then I became aware of Fight the Flat Earth, who I think was on about 2,000 subscribers, and Cats asked me if I wanted to collaborate. And yeah, I'll collaborate. Awesome, it'd be good fun. But something happened, and I ended up collaborating with Fight the Flat Earth first, and that got me past 1,000 subscribers. I hit 1,000 subscribers on Christmas Day 2018. It was like 3 months after I started the channel ish, there or thereabouts. And it's just, I've been very, very I don't want to say lucky, because there is a certain... Too late, Chris. There is a certain amount of luck involved there, obviously, and anybody who says there isn't is, I don't know, in my opinion, they're in denial, you know. There is a certain element of luck involved. But it's just... See, the thing with me is when I do something, I obsess over it. And it's kind of, I'm all in, or I'm not in at all. Does that make sense? Why did that super chat work? Maybe it's if your name is too long, it doesn't work. So, you know, I was all in, and I thought, right, I'm going to keep doing it. I'm going to keep doing it. And I was recording all my videos from my office in the sign shop, and then I set this room up, you know. It was one of the, you know, obviously my two eldest kids have both got their own houses. They moved out a long time ago. And I thought, I'll just chuck an old PC. My youngest son had a new PC, and I just nabbed all these old PC bits and built this machine. And it's just kind of gone from there, you know. And I feel very fortunate to have got as far as I've got so far. And, you know, the further I get, the further it makes me want to get, if that makes sense. But we'll see. You know, only time will tell. You don't know what's around the corner for any of us. Thomas the Dark Knight, Marshall, $5 US. Thanks, Blinder. And everyone who subbed, much love from, is that Michigan? No, I closed the sign shop last year, Audrey, because it just got very, very slow. And I got to the point where I was going into the sign shop every day and not making any money. And I mean nothing. I was struggling to even pay the rent on the building. And I thought, well, if I close the sign shop, I can double down on YouTube. And that's what I did. I closed my sign shop when I was on 9,000 subscribers. Which, if you ask the average YouTuber, they would say that that's suicidal. But it's what I did, and you know, I'm not sorry I did it. Like I say, I'm all in or I'm not in at all. It really is that simple. Really, really is that simple. But anyway, what time is it now? It's 20 to 9, so we got about 15-20 minutes left. So, has anybody got any original questions? Nothing to do with my tattoos or what I'm vaping or anything like that. I tell you, I've just noticed. It's bizarre, right? So we got 260 people watching, but the participants don't. Oh yeah, Tracy Langley is reading my mind. Do I dance? No. I definitely do not dance. I got 3 left feet. I'm gonna have to learn to do some grandpa dancing, aren't I? Right, so 20 to 9. I reckon it's time for the lurk register. Who do we have? No, that's okay, that's okay. Andy Monk, lurking. I've not seen him type anything in the side chat. Benjamin Grobman is lurking. Brian Bridgewood is lurking. Technically, Chris Shapley's lurking, but I know he's listening wherever he is and he's busy. Clive Wells, I've not seen Clive type anything. He's lurking. No. Batman31, lurking. Flatten Destruction, no, he's not been lurking as he's been talking. Hedgehog 1965 UK is lurking. JL Warren is lurking. J Rom is lurking. James Barrett is lurking. Jeff 5683 is lurking. Jenny Lovegeela is lurking. Jesse Irwin is lurking. Joe Howard, I think Joe Howard said hello. Joe Whip has definitely said hello. Liam Hodgett must be lurking. I've not seen him type anything. Keep still. Phil Garrett lurking. Razel lurking. Rob Fowler lurking. Sammy K lurking. Sarah Jane lurking. Sean O'Toole lurking. Seraphine X lurking. The one and only Roel. They're lurking. And I tell you who else is lurking. You're not going to believe this. It's only Tim Cowell, Simon's brother, lurking with his blue spanner. That's not very good. Tim Ballum lurking. Travis Maguire is lurking. Utah MC Rider, I think he said hello earlier on. Wes is lurking. And Wombat22 is lurking. Oh, right. Damn. Yeah, you're right. Seraphine X, a £5 super chat, so we're clearly not lurking. What is the most stupid thing you've heard this make you want to pray someone doesn't have kids? Flat Earth. I saw a bigger... I can't remember who it was. Obviously, it's me. It was quite a big channel. And they did a video about Flat Earth. And they said in their pinned comment, oh yeah, the thing is, it's just kind of silly. It's not really hurting anybody. Oh, is it not? Well, it is. Because it's creating the next generation of absolute morons. So I take exception at people saying that Flat Earth doesn't hurt anybody. Because, oh yes, it does. Yes, it does. Misinformation always hurts other people. There's always somebody who's gullible that's going to buy into any old crap that they watch on YouTube. Not my crap. My crap's awesome. Yeah, I am that modest. But you're right, Callum. Absolute carrot. And only the Welsh people will understand that. Merlin, you're absolutely right. Flat Earth does do damage. How can people not see that it does damage? Because it does. It's stupid. Listen, anybody that puts out anything that's disingenuous has the potential to cause damage. Simple as. What's the latest BS argument that's coming from Fliffs? That's the thing, see, Joe. There really isn't. There really isn't any new arguments, is there, coming from Flat Earth? Which is why my Flat Earth videos are a little bit up and down at the minute, because they're not saying anything new. And there's only so many... Beg your parsnips. There's only so many ways that you can say something funny about loads of people who are all saying exactly the same thing. Does that make sense? It's but yeah, but please don't say that flat, you know, I know it was nobody here. Don't say that Flat Earth doesn't hurt anybody. It absolutely hurts people. Absolutely. You ask somebody who what's his name? Seek Truth, Speak Truth. You ask him if he thinks Flat Earth belief hurts people, because he's been saved. He's no longer a Flat Earther, and a really nice guy as well. Of course it hurts people. He's a bloody stupid. Audrey Rebdo, questions from the Peanut Gallery. Dream motorcycle. Harley Davidson Street Glide, Road King, Heritage Softail. They would be my top three. But probably Heritage Softail would be the absolute dream. Motorcycle vlog, we were talking about this. It is coming. The thing is, we've all got jobs, we're all busy. And we're contending with the weather as well. And if a nice sunny day that's suitable for going out on the bikes with a camera falls on a day that I'm working, then screws up that idea. If I've got a day off work and we can go out on the bikes and it's pissing down with rain, screws up that idea. But they are coming. They are coming. Right, more super duper chats have come in. Oh, wow. Thank you very, very much to Annabelle F. $50 US. You're a joy to watch. Keep up the good work, Blinder. Thank you very much, Annabelle. That's very, very kind of you. Do you know, I was watching... There we are. I was watching... I was working in the vape shop yesterday, and I was watching a live stream. Lord Callum, if you're still here, listen to this now. I was watching Nick Nimmin, who's another one of the YouTube gurus, and he goes live every Saturday. Audrey, I have managed to replace the camera, yes. I was watching Nick Nimmin, and somebody dropped a $500 super chat. I have never... I think the biggest super chat I've ever had is $100, and I'm beyond grateful for it. Listen, it doesn't matter if the super chat is $1. I'm still grateful, but can you $500? Absolutely insane. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe what I was seeing. But anyway, I'm going off topic now. But thank you very much, Annabelle. That's very, very kind of you. I do appreciate it. Sven asks what I do for R&R. As little as I can get away with. Basically, just spend time at... Well, I spend a lot of time at home, obviously, because I mainly work from home. But I just spend time with Mrs. Blinder. That's my favourite thing to do. I've not really got any hobbies or anything like that. Tim Cowell, no, I was there, Tim. I saw it happening live. It was a $500 super chat. Absolutely nuts. This is the thing. It always baffles me just how kind and how supportive people can be. And then you get the knobheads then saying, oh, you're e-begging. It's nothing to do with e-begging. This is my job. Have I said at any point in this live stream tonight, come on, everyone, can you start super chatting? I need to earn some money. No, I haven't said that. Because that's not what you do. I'm just grateful. Just grateful for it, and it doesn't matter if it's $1, $50. I've had a $100 super chat off the lovely Chris Shapley. No, I didn't flatten destruction. That's not what I'm saying. I'm talking about it. Crafty Keeler in the house. How are you? I'm just talking about it. But anyway. William George, $5 Australian. Have you been down to Australia? And what does tidy mean? Flat earthers suck. Yes, they do, William. No, I've never been to Australia. Probably never will because I'm scared of flying. And it's a very long flight. But my two cousins live in Australia. You may know them. They live in Geelong. Geelong, however you say it. One's a doctor, one's a teacher. You must know them, surely. That's how it works, isn't it? All Australian people know each other, don't they? No? Phil Garrett's asking, do I like Thunderfoot's videos? I've not seen many of them, to be honest with you. I spend so much time looking through videos to make videos about. I don't spend that much time watching other people's content. JL Warren 199. It sure hurt Mad Mike Hughes. Perfect example. Very, very sad situation. Somebody losing their life trying to prove that we don't live on a globe. I can't even begin to fathom. Right, thank you, Audrey. Everyone's asking what tidy means. It basically, I say tidy, Lord Callum says tidy, Mrs. Blinder says tidy, my oldest son says tidy, my youngest son says tidy, everyone in Wales says tidy. So at the end now, I might say, do you know what, guys? Thank you very much. This was a really tidy live stream. It just means good, fun, cool, awesome, blah, blah, blah. Tidy butt, exactly. And that's not to say I have a tidy butt. Just shut up. Call of the Void, $4.99. Creaky, if you haven't already, then search Penn and Teller. They're the OG debunkers and they're hard to find full shows. Yeah, the Call of the Void, Penn and Teller are a bit of a sore subject. So far, we've only had one video demonetized on the Agree to Disagree channel. Here's everyone. And that was the one that Dead Kennedy in Space was on, and I, like a div, played a Penn and Teller video on my stream, and not on our stream, sorry, and it got demonetized. Absolutely gutted. $2 US from Shannon T. Appreciate your content. Thank you, Shannon, and I appreciate your support. Jail Warren, $4.99 US. What concerns did you have about having Shelley on Agree to Disagree? So many. I wouldn't even know where to begin. I wouldn't even know where to begin. We've all seen it on the television. The concerns were huge. Absolutely huge. Second best, Bob, £2. Imagine this is £2,000. Thank you, Bob. I will. $5 US from Stringer News 1. It's the sentiment that counts. Thank you, Stringer News 1. You're a very nice man, despite what everyone says about you. But I totally ignore it. Totally ignore it. Hey, Radical, how am I a problem? What have I done now? I can't have done anything. I've just been sitting here, minding my own business. Having a really bad case of verbal diarrhea. Constant in. The Mighty One wants to know who Shelley is. From the WBC. I don't even want to say it because that video got demonetized as well, thinking about it, because she was talking about the thing she was talking about. They're a very outspoken religious organization, the Mighty One. The Mighty One. Anyway. Do I at least watch rugby? I don't. I hate sport. I don't like any sport at all. No sports at all. I am probably one of the only Welshmen that does not like rugby. What can I say? How can I be Welsh and not like rugby? Quite easily. I don't like any sport. Rugby isn't special. I do not like any sport. Sorry. Anyway, if anybody wants to have a question answered, you better ask it now, because this guy is out here very soon. I tell you what, Raji support, if you were listening, OBS Live is way more stable than Streamlabs OBS. Way more stable. Oh my god, I can't send you a 10 bob super chat. No, 10 bob is below the, I think, hasn't YouTube got like $1 minimum super chat? Basic trigonometry, yes, you're right, there's 5 minutes to bed. I've been awake since 10 to 5 this morning. Why did my Patreon stop at J? I still haven't fixed it, have I? I'll have to sort that out after the stream. I'll have to sort it out after the stream. Yeah, I've downloaded OBS.live, Radical, and I've stream elements, the overlay, you know, the social media thing, the ticker, the Patreon thing, and the live stream HD. It's all Heat shield, I'm afraid no sports means I don't like any sports. Audrey Rebedew, question from the chat. Do you like horror movies? I don't mind horror movies. I don't mind horror movies. When I was a young whippersnapper, I was quite a fan of the Nightmare on Elm Street films. I'm sure that's where my love of... Whoa! Holy shit balls. $200 from Annabelle F. Oh my god, thank you so much. Do you believe there is a way to start a GoFundMe to send flat earthers on a commercial space flight? Has to be someone in the higher ranks of flat earthers. It would have to be Mark Sargent. It would have to be, wouldn't it? The thing, I've said this before. I'm gonna give you this as my closing thought. Annabelle, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. I really do. This is gonna be my final thought for this live stream. Thank you, a pound from Mark Hunter. Thank you, pal. If you sent Mark Sargent up into orbit on a commercial space flight, he would still be able to find a way to spin it. See what I did there? Spin it at 1,000 miles an hour, which is still only one revolution in 24 hours. Get a grip, flat earthers, or somebody gets a grip of you. Just saying. He would still find it. They would come up with some stupid reason like, oh yes, but the glass was curved, or but my eyes are round, therefore it's an optical illusion. I don't think that, the thing is, they don't want to accept the reality that we live in. For example, Mark Sargent earns an awful lot of money by saying that the earth is flat. So it doesn't matter what you say, what you do, where you send him, or what you show him, he is never going to say anything other than we do not live on a globe. Annabelle F, video screens for Windows. It could even be something as ridiculous as that. They drugged me before they sent me up there. They took me in for my vaccines and injected me with a microchip that makes me believe. Do you know what I mean? They'll say absolutely anything. Absolutely anything. €5 from Abyssal Thought. There's one place to send Mark Sargent. Yeah. Jail. Thank you very much indeed. Every single person that's super chatted tonight. It is thoroughly appreciated. That sounded like Simon Dan then, didn't it? Tango 2806, that's a damn good point. If we do start a GoFundMe to send Mark Sargent to space, can we just raise enough to make it a one-way ticket? Because we definitely don't want to bring him back, do we? But anyway, on that note, I'm out here. Thanks for watching, guys. I really do appreciate it. Huge thank you to Annabelle F for a very generous super chat, and thank you to everyone else who super chatted. Thank you to everybody who's become a channel member tonight, and I will see you in Tuesday's video. Take care up. Razel has just joined the Super Chat Club, $5. Thank you very much, pal. This time I'm definitely out here. Take care, everyone, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.
Thank you all for watching Creaky Live. Don't forget to follow me on all of your social media platforms. Have a good day, and have a creaky week.
Tired of knocking on your door.